Georgie!
Hey!
Good to see another fellow Greek.
Hey, go on.
Yasu, mwah, mwah.
Big Jack.
Jason, but
Oh,
that's fine, that's fine. Good to see you. Good to see you again.
yeah, we have met before, right?
Yeah, on Dancing with the Stars.
This series?
Yes, this series. I broke my partner's leg.
Oh, yeah. How'd you go with that?
Got voted off first because of it.
Did you? Oh, well, the show was never the same without you.
Thanks, George. Appreciate it.
Yeah, well, actually, it was the highest rating one ever.
Thanks for your encouragement. I'll see you on the show, I guess.
Yeah, you just keep dancing. Oh, he's Big J. Big J. He's got his own show.
Well, welcome to Big J's Place. I'm your host, Jason Stevens. So glad you could join us. Does anybody like Packed to the Rafters? Yeah! I love it. Well, we have the Golden Greek himself, George Houvardas is in the house. Woo! Welcome back to Big J's Place. Well, our first guest is best known for his role as Carbo in Packed to the Rafters. He does a mad zorba and was nominated for Cleo Bachelor of the Year, but didn't get runner-up like me, but that's fine, that's fine. We still love him. Please make him welcome George Houvardas.
Oh, here we go.
Catalabes.
Can't help himself.
Well, you're Greek, this is what Greeks do, is that not right?
Yeah, but you kind of push the boundaries. You go for 1, 2, then 3, then 4, 5 and 6 and give a big hug.
I know, it was funny on Dancing with the
You're very
Stars.
intimidating.
When we got remember the first one, the first elimination was out of me and you.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, I was standing up there and I kept kissing you. And you go, what are you doing?
And I was just going, mate, this is live television. 1.4 million viewers, what are you doing? Could you imagine him on the football field?
Oh, mate. Very, very affectionate.
Go for a tackle?
No. Now, mate, that's where we met on Dancing with the Stars. And we clicked straight away because, you know, good-looking Greek guys, both of us, you know.
Both of us tall.
Both of us, absolutely. Dress well. Is that your brother's vest, by the way?
And shoes.
Beautiful, beautiful. But we got off to a bit of a rocky start because, you know, you said about my wife. Do I need to talk about it?
I'll tell them the story. What happened was, everyone knows how, you know, Big J, he damaged his dancer and broke her knee. And then anyway, he rocks up to the Melbourne hotel where everyone was staying at. And there he was. And then he comes with this gorgeous blonde girl. I go, oh, Big J, look at your new dance partner. She's hot. And he's like, oh, mate, you know, it's my wife. I'm like, pfft. I actually laugh. And I go, hey, mate, no, seriously, she's a real good sort. I go, mate, I don't know how you scored her. Let's swap. I had a gorgeous dance as well. I had Luda. But I was like, come on, let's swap. He goes, no, really, it's my wife. I'm like, what are you talking, mate? There's no way.
I remember the exact words were as if you pointed to the big jaw and you go, as if.
Look at his face, look at his face. It took me about 3 times to actually understand and get it that he actually was his wife.
I think it was Rob Palmer stepped in and goes, no, George, it's his wife. No, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and,
ever since then we were best mates.
Absolutely, mate. We talk. It's just so good. You've invited me to your coffee shop. You never given me a freebie yet, but you know, you're Greek.
Double.
You're Greek, mate. That's the way it is.
That's right.
We pay everything in cash. Now, we had a lot of fun on dancing.
We did,
particularly backstage, I reckon.
We did let loose a bit backstage, didn't we?
Because I loved it. You know, everyone was so nervous.
Yeah.
Weren't we before? Especially those first two dances. Everyone was sweating.
Yeah.
And nervous. Tamara kept running to the toilet every 2 minutes.
Had the runs, had the nervous runs.
Had the nervous runs.
She'll kill me for saying that, but hey.
But then we'd all put on the music. Blair would put on some music.
And we would chill out.
That's it. It was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. A few bottles of water. It was nice.
Well, we actually have a photo of you and I backstage.
Chilling out?
Tell everyone about what kind of photo.
That's Esther in the middle.
What's happening there?
Poor Esther's got no idea.
She had no idea.
We just roaming the corridors in our jocks. Well, they're actually... They're straps, you know, they hold everything together.
Because I was looking... See, I was looking for someone backstage and I asked Wera, I asked Rob Palmer, Blair, they want nothing to do with it. I said, who's going to do an undie run with me?
And I was already naked. I was already halfway down the corridor. just go cruising around.
But you're a bit of a prankster on Rafters as well. You and Hugh, I heard.
Yeah, we do a thing every year. We do a thing called Naked Surprise. And basically, it goes to our blooper reel, so it's usually in the last week of filming the series. Me and Hugh whack on little straps, like little G-strings, and make you look naked. And we place, you know, fruit there, bowls there in the areas of the private.
Grapes for you.
Grapes. I ate grapes one time. Yeah, peaches. And basically, we hide on set. So they'll be shooting a scene that we're not actually in, and we'll hide in like the cupboard or under the bed. And then, while the scene's rolling, no one has any idea. We've actually hid in a cupboard for almost an hour to play this joke. So me and Hugh sitting in this cupboard, virtually naked, and just waiting, twiddling our thumbs, and then you hear action rolling, and we wait till everyone's nice and comfortable. They're halfway through the scene, we just jump out and walk in. And we, like, one scene we actually jumped in the bed with Rebecca Gibney and Eric Thompson. Eric loved it. Rebecca was a bit off, but you know, but very fun. It was a lot of fun.
But when you've done that, you would tell us that sometimes they keep rolling. They keep
going. It keeps rolling, and it all makes it to the blooper tape. One time, it was actually the episode this year where Carbo had this problem with grey hairs in certain regions. And one of the scenes, he had to open his towel up and show it to Nathan, who was Angus McLaren's character. Obviously, the camera was behind me, so you just see me open the towel up. But what poor Angus didn't know is I actually took off my undies. And I did it to him once. We got the best reaction from him. That's a take. It was a one take. And they said, let's do a second take. And they said, George, go put... I said, yeah, I got my undies on, no problem. They're on. Poor Angus, again, didn't know that I didn't put my undies on, so he copped it twice. And then he proceeded to chase me around the set, and so that was quite funny. It was like a Benny Hill show.
Well, you look like you have a lot of fun, but where did the whole acting thing start for you?
You know, I'm a late bloomer, I guess you could say. I was a builder for 6 years when I left school, and, you know, something was missing in my life, and I always had an interest in acting. And the one thing that happened to me, I was like 23, 24, and I'm kind of a guy, I didn't want to have any regrets at the end of my days. And so I said, yeah, bugger it, I'll give it a go. And that's what I did. Did a part-time course at Screenwise, and it was a one-night-a-week thing, and met Anne Faye, who was casting the pilot for Rafters and, at the time. And, yeah, she said, why don't you come along to this audition? And it was my first audition after Screenwise.
Wow.
A week later, and it took about 5 months of auditioning, though, and then got the role for the pilot, and then, bang, went to series.
Well, I couldn't imagine anyone else in that role. And the story I like about it is that, you know, you had a dream and you said, I'm going to have a go, I'm going to have a go, you know, because a lot of people, you know, who'll be watching, you know, they probably have got something that they really wanted to do, but for fear or for other reasons, you know, they haven't gone for it.
It's a thing, and, you know, you only live once, and nothing's going to stop you. Just give it a go and see how you go, really. So that's what I did, tested the waters, and, you know, at the moment, kind of drowning it. It was such a success, and, you know, three series on, and this was our biggest series.
Well, I love the show, and it's been great chatting, but you're going to stick around?
Apparently I am.
Everybody thank George Houvardas. There's plenty more to come. You're watching Big J's Place.